everybody, Anum here, and welcome to another day in the life video. Except I think this time we're gonna do 48 hours-ish into my life because I am solo parenting for the next couple of days. James is out to Montreal for work, and we just got back from Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. We were in Perth, Ontario for a few days and literally just spent a day kind of settling in, and he had to go fly out for work. So my condo is a mess. I'm sure you guys can see behind me, but like, it is disastrous. I have a lot of packages, like PR packages I need to put away. I need to do a dust and clean and vacuum. I need to figure out what to do with that living room situation. It's just blankets everywhere on the floor. Thanks, Zach. He is literally everywhere these days, so my condo is disastrous. That being said, since I am solo parenting, I do have to go walk Frenzy and take Zach with me at the same time. Normally, James does the walks or I will do the walks and one of us will like watch Zach. But I'm gonna put Zach in a carrier and take them both. Okay, we're already off to a rough start because Zach dumped Frenzy's dog food all over the floor and now Frenzy is eating it. I mean, at least it's gonna get cleaned up, but oh my god, you guys. We actually have a nanny consultation later this afternoon, like around 12 p.m. I don't really know what that entails. We are looking at a bunch of daycares, as I have mentioned in my previous video, but we are also considering like a nanny option where, you know, maybe for the first few months, someone comes to our place and watches Zach or something. So not really sure what that entails. That's why we're doing the consultation. They'll tell us more about it. And I really need to clean this place up as much as I can for in the next like 2-ish hours. So wish me luck. I'm gonna need literally all the coffee this weekend. Step 1 done, get baby in the carrier. This is the Ergo 360 and he is pretty comfortable in it, although I don't usually do this, James does it. So it'll be fun. I wish you guys could have seen how much I was struggling out there. I didn't even go far for this dog walk. I literally just went to our back patio area here. It's like a nice little space for dogs to do their business and like for people to hang out, I guess, but usually it's for dogs. And it was so hard because I didn't want to get him off leash or anything, so I'm like holding on to the leash. I have the baby in my carrier. Zach is very prone to just like leaning off the carrier. When he was smaller, he didn't do that so much, but now he's like more active and stuff, so I wasn't used to that feeling. And the hardest part was like bending down to pick up dog poo because to somehow like hold Zach, make sure he doesn't fall out somehow. I don't think he would because he's pretty like snuggled in the carrier, but the top part of him, like he's sturdy but he's flimsy. It's hard to explain. That was quite the adventure. If anybody in my building saw me, they were probably laughing because I'm sure it looked hilarious. Operation Cleanup is going smoothly. We have about an hour to do the rest of the things. I've started putting away things and I just need to kind of organize my beauty den now so it doesn't look like chaos. And gave this guy some PB&J toast and now he's somehow still hungry. What's going on? Why are you crying? Oh. I've cleaned up my beauty den as much as I could in the little time that I have. I just moved all my packages to that corner. That's just the laundry. And put all the toys away, cleaned up the living room, vacuumed it. I think this is good for now. It looks like a daycare, but at least it's a clean space. Okay, so that nanny consultation was not even like 15 minutes. She was late, first of all. And then when she showed up, it was just like really quick. I don't understand why so many of these daycare nanny companies don't just do an initial phone call and consult with you that way, because it's basic questions. I just want to know pricing so I can see if it's within my budget, so I'm not wasting anyone's time. I also just want to know, like, is it worth it for me, you know, like when they give you a brief rundown of like what the program would look like. It's so annoying because I feel like if she had just done a quick phone call with me, we would know our answer, which is, I don't think we're gonna do a private nanny. But anyway, it was like 15 minutes, although they said it would take about an hour. So now I'm eating lunch, and then hopefully I can get Zach ready and we can go do a play date with a couple of mamas in the building. Last night I made chicken kurhai, which is a Pakistani dish, and this is my second time making it. Before last year, I'd say I wasn't really into cooking. I didn't know how, I didn't know what I was doing in the kitchen. I've always loved to bake, but I'm not a cook whatsoever. Like, I just couldn't think up recipes and stuff. So once I got pregnant and just this past year being at home, I decided to like learn to cook more, and I understand flavor profiles, and I understand when something like legit tastes good. I think that really comes in handy because I look at recipes, and then as I'm cooking, I taste everything to make sure it you know, it is good. And so far it's been working out really well. I spent the whole year cooking like maybe once or twice a week, and then James will do once or twice a week, and then we'll usually get takeout once or twice a week. But yeah, we take turns cooking, and we do takeout a couple times, or we'll just have like fast freezer dinners. Like, we usually freeze like tortilla or like chicken fingers, or you know, like just easy meals sometimes, or something in the freezer like chili in the freezer. First time I made it, I used this like spice mix, and I used too much. It was so spicy. It was like so hard to eat, but this time I think I nailed it. I just nailed it. It's so good. I eat it with white rice. You can eat it with naan. This is what it looks like. So it's like chicken, tomatoes. I added 1 jalapeno. That's enough for James and I. Like, we don't need more than that. And then for fun, I just added like sweet peppers, like the yellow sweet pepper. And then James makes really good rice. This one's with corn, and it's just, it's perfect. It's like kind of sweet and spicy. Zach, you're gonna hit yourself again. I'm letting him roam around the condo a bit more. He earlier went towards like my ring light and stuff, and they all fell pretty much on him or around him, which was scary. I'm gonna snarf this down and then get this baby ready, and then we're gonna go. Did you hear that? He just smacked his head again on one of his toys. Buddy, you need to be more careful. Are you just laying there? Chilling? So glad James attached the baby parka to our stroller because it's so cold out, but he looks toasty. Hi, playdate time. How was your nap, Bubby? Just me and you tonight. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, just me and you? Can you tell the people why you're so upset? Did you not have a good sleep? Did you have bad dreams? Yeah, you're just tired. Oh, my little man, why are you so upset? Oh, Zach, hi. Okay, I gotta cheer this baby up. I gotta cheer this baby up. It's yogurt time. He loves these Activia lactose-free yogurt. This one is mango flavored. Mango! You love mango just like Mama. And Dada. We both love mango. Mango, whoa, 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 whoa. Mango, whoa, whoa, whoa. Mango, whoa, whoa, whoa. You wanna play with the spoon? You're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Can you clap, clap? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. Da, da. Da, da, da. So I think that for the second frenzy walk this evening, I am actually gonna take the stroller. I'm gonna put back in the stroller because I can't do the carrier thing. Oh, do you see my phone? You have Mama's phone? So happy. some very important information. Where are you going? Where are you going with my phone? Okay, so I have got Zach ready in the stroller. And next up, I need to put a leash on this guy. Okay, Frenzy, get down. Down. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. I've got Frenzy and Zach with me. We did it, team. Good job. I found that to be way easier than the carrier. I think it's just because I'm so used to the stroller and doing multiple things with the stroller. Frenzy was better than I thought. He wasn't, normally Frenzy when he's on walks, he's really like energetic and excited, so he pulls a lot and you're usually like running after him. But over the years he has calmed down quite a bit. And when I was with the stroller, he like stayed in line with the stroller. It was really cool. So I think that I'm gonna do that again a couple times tomorrow, maybe. Your turn. Yeah. Wanna do the walker? You don't even need me anymore. You can do it yourself. Big boy. You did it yourself. Okay. Okay, you want to turn it around? Oh my God, he's standing. Yeah. Come. Come. Yeah. Okay. Banana rice cereal. Let's see if he eats some of this. Is this a good morning bath? Yeah? Still enjoying the sink bath? Yeah, you are. Are those your little dinos? Today has been crazy. So we are on day 2. Last night my camera suddenly died. I didn't even keep track of like my batteries or anything like that, and I realized like both of them died and like it wouldn't even turn on. I basically just, you know, had dinner, put Zach to bed, and he wasn't fussy or anything. He just went straight to bed. He was pretty exhausted. And then I sat on my computer for a little bit. I also started this new show called The Letdown. It's an Australian show. One of my girlfriends texted me and recommended it. It's kind of like Working Moms, which is like a show based in Toronto. And it's all about like working moms. So like the struggles like different moms go through while like, you know, also having kids and working and stay-at-home moms and like all that stuff. So The Letdown was similar. I watched 2 episodes of it. It's Australian. I don't know if I mentioned that already. It's so funny. Like, I love those kinds of shows right now because I feel like they're so relatable and just fun to watch. The one thing that keeps getting pushed for me is admin work, like just writing out invoices, responding to emails. I get a lot of my content done and created, or you know, whatever time slots I have, that's usually like for editing or creating. And then I just hardly ever have time to do admin things, which is probably like, it's good to know that now, because maybe like next year when I go back to work full time, I'm obviously still going to be blogging, and maybe like the admin work is something I outsource, or thinking about like maybe I need to get a manager or something. Like, I don't really know. Zach and I slept in until 7:45. Usually we're up by like 7ish. So that was really nice. Like, he didn't bug me at all until 7:45. Then he was like awake, and once Zach is awake, he is like ready to go. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna lounge in bed. Like, no, he is pretty much ready to go. I'm supposed to be going to my friend's house. It's her birthday today. My friend Anika, we call her Pinks. These are like my family friends. I've known them like my entire life basically. I love them so much. We try to get together every like, you know, month or so, but realistically it's probably every couple months. But we had this idea of like just surprising her, and I have to go in the morning because a couple of us aren't available later this afternoon. So one of my girlfriends was like, I'm just gonna tell her like, hey, I'm gonna come over and you can do my makeup, because Pinks is like really into makeup. She's into makeup like just like me, but she's like so talented, like next level. I always tell her she should consider like being a makeup artist or something, because she's really good. I think she got like really overwhelmed, because if you have a kid, you know how hard mornings can be. You're trying to get ready, you're trying to get your baby or your child, your children ready. Anika has 2 kids, 2 boys. You're trying to like feed them breakfast, you're trying to get ready for the day. Like it's like mornings are definitely, I feel like, so overwhelming for most of us. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do next year when Zach goes to daycare and I go to work, but that's a whole other conversation. We like changed the plan and we were like, okay, just tell her like you want to come by for a little bit and just chit chat. Don't worry about getting dressed, blah, blah, blah. And then she finally agreed, because she knew like she didn't really have to do much and just go to hang out. We do that a lot too. Like we'll just casually go to each other's house and just hang out, you know, like no formality, no like you have to get dressed and blah, blah, blah. And all of us were like, okay, so we're gonna meet at her condo building in the lobby at about 11:30, between 11:30 11:45. It's now 10:30. Okay, I've got diapers, check. I've got a changing pad thing, I've got his milk, I've got some snacks, I've got my wallet, my keys, I've got dessert right here. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Surprise! Are you serious? Yes! Holy shit, my house is a mess! That's okay. James just told me he is on the flight back home. We are going to eat Swiss chalet tonight, so I'll be ordering that shortly. I'm so cooked and I'm so excited for him to come home. We are out here waiting for James to finish the Scotiabank half marathon. I've got Zach with me. Zach, say hi! James ran the half marathon last year for the first time, and that was when I was very pregnant and very excited. I came out here, met him at the finish line, and this year we have our baby Zach with us, so it's just so crazy. Okay, so apparently James is already done, and I was waiting close to the finish line and I didn't even see him. Like wow, I think this has got to be his fastest run yet. Yay!
Year 2! Smashed it!
How fast were you?
I think I did about 1:55, but I'll have to check sports stats.
Oh my god! Yeah, I got you a hot dog!
Woo! Hot dog!
I realized I should have gotten you water, but I got you Diet Coke.
Diet Coke sounds great!
Are you hungry, Zach? We are now at Fox on John. After James's half marathon race, he's gonna eat a lot of food. So Fox on John has a new like fall winter menu that we're tasting today. Zach right now. He is out of his stroller. Are you eating the metal? Is that yours now? What do you want to say to the people? Oh, what are you gonna eat? And that concludes my vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it this time. Thanks for coming along with me for the 2 days that I was on my own. It was so nice to like talk to you and do the things. We're just heading home and we're gonna have a relaxing evening. Probably all 3 of us are gonna take a nap, no joke.
Yeah, almost guaranteed.
I will see you guys next time. Bye!